Kennedy Ragsdale, your SGA president. Welcome back to What's Up Wednesdays. Today we have Department Chair Ashley Gurganus here to talk to us about all things continuing education. So Ashley, why is continuing education so important to Coastal Carolina community as a whole?
So continuing education encompasses a multitude of support services for the community. From our small business center, who interacts with small businesses and budding entrepreneurs to kind of work through the successes and pitfalls of being a business owner, to our human service department, which assists students with funding or access to jobs. We also have our adult high school and high school equivalency programs, as well as our short-term training programs that lead to industry-recognized credentials or licensures. In addition to that, we have our military transition program that works directly with transitioning service members to determine exactly what they would like to do once they exit active service. And beyond that, we work directly with industry to not only enhance their current workforce through customized training, but we also look to determine how we can develop a workforce pipeline for those sectors that are in need. As mentioned earlier, there's a multitude of options through continuing education. And whether that's the student coming back to complete their adult high school or their high school equivalency, or if it's just an individual looking for a career change, we do our best to meet the student where they're at. So those options typically include evening courses, so those looking for a career change, we have that opportunity. As we mentioned, most are relatively short in nature, so even if it's during the daytime, most of those classes run between 4 and 16 weeks. So if it leads to a credential, a certification, or a licensure, we can probably assist them in that. Our public safety side, we have paramedic, EMT, detention officer, our fire academy. We have healthcare and nurse aide, phlebotomy, pharm tech, certified medical administrative assistant, medical office administration.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on at Coastal. Yeah. And on our construction side, we do plumbing, electrical, power line.
Oh yeah, the guys on the pools out there.
You had to come check them out. Yeah. Vertical construction. We offer CDL program. We have our Vet Assist program, and a multitude of IT and computer certifications as well. So again, I think we have multiple starts throughout the year. We run year round. Mm-hmm. So we have an option for most anybody if they're looking for a career change or to enhance their current skill sets.
So during the summer I had PE, and we would be out there on the field, in my curriculum classes, and I would see those, the guys on the power lines up there, and I was just thrown because it is so hot up there. And I heard that they actually bring an extra change of clothes. Yeah. And what's even more just makes me so proud of them is that they are so happy to be out there. It's fascinating to see them work, and they're getting the job done. They're working hard, and I know they're going to graduate and they're going to have a job out there in the future. It's
Absolutely.
Just
we have about a 95% job placement within that program. Those students, for about 15 weeks, go through training. A lot of knowledge from our instructors, probably over 100 years of line experience there.
Wow.
And they come out with the Class A CDL, DOT Flagger certification, OSHA 10, Heart Saver certification, and 350 apprenticeship hours towards their new career.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a great opportunity. Probably about 80 to 85% of those individuals are transitioning service members, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they're literally getting a great start. And they go to school, and then because of our great programs here and the way that it's set up, they just almost, they're like, oh, it's set.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish it was like that for everybody, right? So another question. Many individuals are looking for quick ways to re-enter the workforce. Are continuing education programs accessible and affordable to those seeking to get back into work?
Oh, most certainly. As mentioned earlier, our classes run throughout the year. Multiple entry points, multiple start dates, really dependent upon. It doesn't matter what you want to do. From our welding program to our power line programs, all of our construction trade, all of our allied health programs start multiple times throughout the year, our public safety courses as well. So they're relatively, like I said, short in nature, so that gives someone the benefit to come, obtain a skill set, and go directly into that workforce. Our most expensive registration tier set by the state is $180.
Oh wow!
So when you say is it relatively affordable?
Yes.
Certainly. Now that doesn't mean that there aren't other fees associated with the course. There may be PPE fees or immunization expenses or textbooks. But if finances are a barrier, we have our Human Service Department, as I stated earlier, who can assist them through our Human Service Program or one of our WIOA programs in obtaining funding to enter into those programs. So if that's a barrier, I hope it wouldn't be, and I hope they would reach out to our continuing education office. Any of our directors and coordinators would be happy to speak with them about what the industry looks like, what that career field looks like, entry requirements into it, and then also assist them with any finances if that's needed.
I mean, they have a rare opportunity to get taught by people. When you're in like a workforce situation like that, the people who are teaching you have been in the workforce. It's not
Correct.
every day that I could talk to, somebody about what I want to do, but they get to learn from them and then get knowledge about what they're literally going into. And it's amazing to think that.
Absolutely. I would say that 100% of our instructors come from the field. So they've been in the industry, they've been working in that career field, and now many of them are kind of in their, I like to call their give back years.
Right.
So they spent 20 or 30 years in that field learning that trade, whatever it might be, and now they're conveying that knowledge to our students. So unlike a lot of times what we see on the academic side or on the curriculum side is, you come through academia to be an educator, to be a teacher. All of our instructors went through the industry and then decided that they wanted to take the opportunity to educate the next generation in whatever that might be. So yeah, not only do they get the content, but they get that experience that comes along with those instructors.
Yeah. So Ashley, one more question. How does the Continuing Education Department collaborate with the community college to make a more comprehensive and cohesive learning environment?
Kennedy, that's a great question. Many of our programs create a wonderful foundation for a lot of the curriculum programs. For instance, our nurse aid program is a great foundation for those curriculum students who want to go into the field of nursing. Our medical dental office program is a great foundation for our curriculum dental students. We also complement in the aspect of, for instance, we have a paramedic program on the curriculum side as well as on the continuing education side, offered at different times. So as we know, sometimes with students life happens, and sometimes the way they anticipate moving forward can't happen. So having options for students is a great thing. Our small business center, for instance, is a great complement to our business students and our finance and entrepreneur students. Our IT and computer students on the curriculum side can enhance their marketability upon graduation through obtaining some of our certifications on the continuing education side. So our goal is to make sure that students are as marketable as they possibly can be upon graduation or when they're ready to leave the institution. Our goal is also to ensure that employers continue to come back and hire our students. And I think that is the ultimate litmus test to ensure that training and learning is occurring.
Well, Ashley, this was amazing. I learned so much about the continuing education. I learned things I didn't know before. I am so excited. I'm going to pop over and see if they have anything for me, and I'm definitely going to tell all of my friends and classmates about it. Thank you so much for coming here.
Oh, you are certainly welcome, and I enjoyed the conversation, and yeah, we would welcome you to stop by. Welcome any of the students to stop by in the community. If they just want to come for a tour and see our welding lab or see what we do on a daily basis, like I said, sit down with those coordinators or directors who have been in that field and just really have a heart-to-heart conversation about what it's going to take to be successful. We welcome that. We do it daily, and we look forward to seeing you over there.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to this week's What's Up Wednesday. We hope to see you again soon. Bye.